As a Christian coming here, I had some concerns uh, because I wanted to be sure, that I didn't compromise my faith in any way. And my first commitment and obligation is to my Lord and Savior. And so I did. I guess I didn't think about it too much, but I did. As I went along, there was a few things, that made me think, is this going to compromise, or does this compromise my faith? And I can tell you, I haven't experienced anything that I felt that's compromised my faith in any way. I'm a firm believer that God created all of us and everything here, and that He uses all His creation to inspire us. And I believe here at the sanctuary, they do use different tools to inspire us. And I think it's a beautiful thing. And I think it's a godly thing. I feel that way. I feel very good about it. Dean, I have, by about any standard, I've been a very successful man. I've been very blessed, and I lived the American dream. And my wife and I married very young. But we kind of grew apart, and we divorced at 43 years. We'd been married 43 years, which that's a lifetime. And when the divorce happened, it just turned my world upside down. I wasn't, I questioned everything. I was lost. I was just completely lost, and I was a broken man. And I couldn't, and I couldn't I didn't feel like I could pull myself out of it, and I started drinking. And, so I pretty much just isolated and I was drinking for almost 3 years. And the last year got really, really bad. And thank God that I had good people in place to run the business. And I was involved in it to some degree, but just no more than I absolutely had to be. And when I was, my heart sure wasn't there. I was just broken. And I couldn't see any way out of it, honestly. And my 2 daughters, what a blessing. What a blessing they've been. They found the sanctuary, and my older daughter, she did the research on it, and she looked at many facilities around, and she was very adamant about me coming here. She said, "Dad, you got to go there. You got to." And I can tell you this: it's a very unique place, and I've never been to any other facility at all. But I've heard enough people here talk that have been to various facilities all over the country, and there's nothing but praise for what goes on here at the sanctuary. I can't say enough about how I feel about the staff here. They give 100% plus, every one of them, every single one of them. And it's inspiration to me, because there's a lot of young folks here, and a lot of them have been through a lot of trials and tribulations in their life and overcome a lot of adversity. And I tell you, it inspires me to see it. It really does, to see such dedication from younger people, and all the staff here. It's just incredible. I can't put it into words myself, but it's made a total difference for me, and I couldn't see it. I could not see myself. I couldn't see myself where I'm sitting today. I'll be leaving tomorrow after 30 days, and I could not see the transformation. I couldn't. And I'm very thankful. I'll tell you, I feel like God led me here, and I really feel that way. I feel like God led me here through my daughters, and it's a blessing that I'll carry with me the rest of my life. You know, I know the battle's not over. I know I still got a fight ahead of me. But, you know, I really feel that the sanctuary give me the tools I need to fight that battle. I came in here, Dean, I couldn't forgive myself at all. I just could not forgive myself. I blame myself for my family being torn apart, and I blame myself totally for our divorce, my wife and I, and I still do. I still put most of the blame on me for sure. I use work as an escape, and for whatever reason, God still blessed all that work, but I use it for just an escape. I just wouldn't face up. If anything that hurt me, I'd just run. I'd run and work and just work until I was tired, and that's the way I handled things for 40 years. And so my wife and I ended up growing apart. So, but I totally feel that I've overcome, that I've been able to forgive myself to a big degree. And I couldn't see any way to do that. But through the love and all the inspiration I've got here, and the tools, and I guess I just feel like, you know, things have been revealed to me, and doors were open to me that I couldn't get open myself. You know, and I guess one example I'll use, I couldn't say, it's a very simple prayer I was asked to say, I'm sorry, forgive me, thank you, and I love you. You know, Kelly was telling me I should say that to myself. I couldn't do it. I couldn't say that to myself. But, you know, being here, it allowed me to kind of separate my sinful nature from my heart and soul. And I realized, you know, I let my sinful nature control me to the point where that I really hurt my heart and soul really bad, and that I wasn't following my heart and soul. And so when I thought about it that way, I was able to say to my heart and soul, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you, and I love you. I was able to say that to my heart and soul. But you know, that was a, you know, maybe it don't sound that big, but it was huge. It was huge for me to be able, you know, to put me on the path to be able to forgive myself. And you got to forgive yourself, and you got to love yourself. You got to forgive yourself, or you can't be the person you want to be. So I mean, that's just one example that I'll give. That, you know, that's just worth. I can't put worth on it. There's many others. So, you know, the sanctuary is something I'll take with me. This place, it'll be with me the rest of my life. I just feel that connection to it, and I do. I feel like I'm a very blessed man to been able to come here and experience this.